I think Abby already knows we're home. I can hear her inside. She's like, I don't care how many days till Halloween. Get in here. There we go. 325 days left. 324 shopping days. Are you going to be ready, Damon? For Halloween?
For Halloween.
Okay, so we're gonna have another twofer today, because neither one of these houses have like a lot of stuff decorated, but they have these really cute trees, and my camera is not doing these trees justice, but they look like they're like, I don't know, lit up and shimmery and almost like liquid metal trees, but they're lights. They're silver and gold lights. They look really, really, really cool. Like, I almost wish their whole front yard was done up like this. They're really pretty. And, let me see if I can really close up. Maybe you can tell. Like, isn't that pretty? It's gorgeous. Oh, there's a car coming. To be continued. Okay, so, cars passed, so I didn't record it or anything. I'm sure they're wondering what I'm doing in the middle of the night. But yeah, so there's this house, and then I'm gonna pass you guys over to Damon because there's a really cool, pretty tree over there and another car coming, so we'll pause for that too.
Record button being in.
See, like this one's just really pretty LED lights, and it's the only thing in the front yard, but it's huge. It's the size of the 2-story house, and they do this every year, and it's really, really pretty. Zoom on that really close, Damon, and it shows the lights really good, like the colors of it. See, it's really pretty. And it's huge, like I said. So, those are the houses today. You guys got a twofer, like I said. Hope you guys are liking them.
You gonna see it? Who's a good girl?
She's like, I don't know. Does Mom have the treats?
What day are we looking for today, huh?
What day are we looking for? Are we on 10?
Yeah. What day are we looking for? What day?
You're
What
smart,
day?
girl. Find 10. You're smart, girl.
Which one is it? Is it this one? Is it that one right there?
She's like, how about all of them?
All right. Well, let's crack it open, eh? See what you get today. Let's see here. Well, we got 2 of them today.
2 of them? What are they?
Let's see.
If you can tell. There's like 3 of them you can't really tell, I don't think.
I think one of them's beef and one of them's chicken.
Oh, really? Do you think they have different ones?
Or duck. Duck. They don't have beef. It's chicken and duck.
Duck, duck. Goose. Oh.
So that one's probably chicken, and this one's probably duck, because duck is dark meat. Who's a good Abby?
Say I'm the only Abby. You're stuck with whatever you get.
She's like, you got another one, right? You got another one, right?
Got one tomorrow, baby girl. Ow!
I gotta grab
Thanks
my
for stepping on my...
tree.
Hey, Damon, what you doing? Unpacking some stuff?
I'm packing my Christmas tree.
So you're gonna be setting up your tree tonight?
Yes.
That's cool. You got your decorations in there too?
My one got broken.
Your decorations?
My decorations got broken.
Let me see. Oh, was that cardboard?
Yeah.
We'll have to get another one.
Yeah, I'll have to. Oh, well, I guess I'll get another one at the Myers. That's where we got them from, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. This one's not broken.
No.
I think that's all of my decorations. And then the piece you made for the base.
Oh, there goes the star.
Oh, I forgot about the star. I forgot to put it in here.
To not get broken because it's more delicate.
Yeah. Well, stuff happens.
Well, there goes that.
All right.
That's the tree skirt I made for Damon. last year. Not to brag, but I mean, I learned how to do the candy cane striping because he really liked it. I'm just saying. I mean, it's a pretty nice piece of work there, Damon. You know.
This is my favorite decoration that I have out of all of them.
Why is that?
See if it still has juice.
Oh, look at that. Hit the lights over there. Maybe you can see it better. Ooh.
It even changes colors.
Was it red to start with? Ooh. And it glitters too.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. Very cool. Very nice. And you have your little flocked tree. We got a fluff. Oh, I killed something on it.
Gotta do some fixing on it. I don't need the rest of this stuff in here.
That's not a tree decoration.
That's where my Android controller went. I was looking for that.
Probably been looking for it since around last New Year's.
If anyone has a PlayStation 2 and no cords, hit us up. We have a video cord I do not need. It does work. I've used it. So if you need a cord, I have a fully functioning, basically brand new cord, and you can have it if you need it.
Not sponsored.
Yeah, hashtag not sponsored. Alright.
So that's the beginning of his little Charlie Brown tree.
I got all the purple
Oh, I forgot
ornaments.
about those too, yeah. And I bought him some candy canes like last week or something.
I got
for it.
about 9 of these little guys that are going on there as well.
Mm-hmm.
And there is, I can't remember if it's 2 or 3 of
hold
these
on,
that I have.
I gotta hold my hand behind it so it'll focus, I think. Or maybe not have your face. I don't know. It doesn't focus right otherwise.
Click on your phone, click the thing.
There we go. Cute. Very cute.
Yeah, so I have 2 or 3 of those, and those are going on there. But that's my decorations. This little box was one of my decorations, but the lid's destroyed. Here's another one. Little nice little box. And then this one.
Very nice. Oh, I'm sorry, Abby. Are we boring you? She went and took refuge on the couch over there.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Here, she was like laying over here. Are we boring you? Huh? She's like, my part of the videos are done. I had my treat. I don't want to listen to you guys anymore. Bah, humbug. Oh, Abby Pooh. Can you say hi to everybody? Huh? Better say hi to Bailey again today. Say hi, Bailey. Little brat, aren't you, huh? You're a little brat. You gonna be a good girl while Mommy goes and talks to everybody, huh? You're a sleepy girl. You're probably gonna be asleep, huh? Say bye, everybody. Say bye. Hey, Damon, I forgot.
What?
Do you know what Santa does when his elves misbehave? Clean answers only, please. It's a family channel.
Wow, just
I had to remind Seth off camera the other day. So I figured I'd just put the warning out there.
He shelves them.
He gives them the sack.
I'm not quite sure I understand that one. I hope y'all do.
He fires them. You never heard that? You sack somebody?
Oh, wow. Okay. Okay.
Here, you'll get this one. How do snowmen get around?
I would say roll, but I feel like that's not the answer.
It is not the answer I had in mind.
What's the answer?
Well, I was waiting to see if you had a guess again.
That was my guess.
Oh, that was the guess?
Yeah.
They ride an icicle.
Frosty, the icicle.
All right, I'll leave you to your tree flocking.
Oh, I'm just winding the lights in the bottom of this real quick.
Okay, the beginning of your tree flocking?
Essentially, yes.
Your tree fun decoration time? I don't know. I'll leave you to it.
I find it fun to decorate trees. I know a lot of people personally don't.
I bet a lot of people watching do.
I'm sure.
What do you think? Do you guys
Let
like...
us know in the comments.
Ah, you beat me to it. You beat me to it. He's good at this, isn't he, guys? All right. I will be back soon. Talk to you in a bit, guys. Bye. All right. There is the lit version of Damon's tree. The star was not damaged in its fall. And he's got his ornaments up. He's got his presents there. He's got his snazzy tree skirt below it. He's got it on this little stand here. And yeah. He wanted me to show it to you with the lights off because he felt it looked better with the lights off. Like some of the ornaments are all glittery, and I bought him the candy canes before the tree was up, and I forgot that these were the bigger size candy canes, so they're like half the size of the tree. He had mini ones last year to put on there. So, but there is his little mini tree all up, and he got his tree decorated before I got mine decorated. But
yeah, the little present's not lit up because I forgot to get batteries for it, and it was like
it died already.
It was a last hurrah of what I had when I showed it earlier.
We can get batteries for it. It's okay. But there it is. So there's some festivity in the house. So all right, catch you later. Hey guys, it's Heather the Crochet Witch. How are you guys doing? This is day 10 of Vlogmas. So it is now December 10th, 2021. How are you guys doing? Doing well? I hope so. Wow, we are a third of the way through December. That's crazy. That's crazy. It still feels like October just hit, like for me, like it just finished. Of course, it always feels like October for me. So, let's see. I had the day off today. I think I told you that yesterday. I didn't get a lot. I mean, I got a lot done in my opinion. I got laundry done. I got a little bit of shopping done. David got a little bit of shopping done, which was amazing because he works, for those of you that don't know, he works at Walmart, and he picked up, I have been going without my heated blanket, my electric blanket, because mine took a poop this summer when it wasn't on, when we went to turn it on when it got cold. It didn't turn on. Well, it did, but it errored, and it was like the error that like you can't reset. So we had to get a new one. I mean, that one lasted quite a while. So I've had heated blankets, like electric blankets, like forever, and I've only gone through 2 of them. So they've all lasted me quite a while. Can't complain too much, I suppose. And it was a wonderful blanket. So as long as this one gives me as long of a life, then, I can't complain. But he brought that home this morning, so I'm so happy. And yeah, like I said, I got some laundry done. And my biggest thing, I slept again. So it's like 2 days of sleep. So happy. I don't actually need, I guess, the sleep aid per se when I actually settle down and make myself sleep. But like there's always, I'm that person, and I know some of you guys are that way, and I know some of you guys value sleep and are sane, but like to me there's always something else to be done. So when I prioritize, sleep is always like, instead of where it should be, sleep is always like way down here. So like, yeah, I don't prioritize my sleep like I should, and then I ended up getting really burnt out and just needing it really badly. So the last 2 days I've definitely caught up, which is good, really good. And yeah, so I slept in again. Damon didn't have to work till quite late today again. So I got to sleep in, then I took him to work, and then came home, did my my laundry, and went out and did my shopping. Actually, I reversely, because like while I was out, I went and did shopping and stuff. And then I watched Pokemon Go. I played some Pokemon Go while I was out too, I guess. And then I worked on the secret project, and I got quite a bit done, I think. It's coming along. I'm excited to get it done. I'm excited to show you guys. I know I keep saying it, and then you guys are like, I want to know what it is. You will, I promise. I'm just as excited to show you and to be done with it as you guys are to see it, I promise. And I'm excited to move on because now that I finally decided what I want to do with the Stranger Things Advent calendar, I think Linda said she suggested at least 1,000 yards. And that's kind of like in the ballpark of what I was thinking. But I don't trust my own estimating because I can't estimate for anything. And so I had enlisted Courtney from Fiberfox Studios for help. And she suggests that I crochet up a square first because like it's hand-dyed yarn that this lovely lady is doing just for me. And I don't want to not have enough because I definitely want her to do it all in one go. And so Courtney suggested that I crochet up like 1 or 2 squares and then since I'm going to use a continuous join, do a continuous join and see how much yarn is used to do the join and work it out mathematically. And since I'm mathematically like handicapped, she's going to help me with that. So I guess to be precise, yes, I can do that. So, but I want to get this other project done first. As you can probably hear, I did not get to oil anything with this stupid chair. That's going to drive me crazy because it does it at random. I can be sitting still and it'll just clink. Like, anyway, very annoying. Very annoying. Well, anywho, yeah, I don't think I did a lot else today. I mean, I moved some pictures around on my phone to my computer, so I had a little more space on my phone. So when I'm recording, it's a little bit easier because I've had to, when I do editing, I've had to do it in like a lower quality for a couple of videos, the longer ones, because I've got so little space left on this phone because of all my like concert videos and things like that. So I did that. Not that that like requires a great amount of effort just sitting at the computer, but I did that. I saw on my app too late that I have some mail at the post office at my P.O. box, but I'll have to pick that up tomorrow if I can get Damon around in time before we go to work. But I think it's a Christmas card and I'm excited because it's my first one. And I got to get to doing my Christmas cards soon. And, what else? I don't know if I have any new news to tell you otherwise. I found out tonight that, one of my friends from one of my bands of friends, from Fozzy, they're touring overseas right now, and I found out Chris, the lead singer, they had to cancel their next show, the one that would be happening tonight as you're seeing this, because he is in the hospital overseas. So I don't know why yet, but that, I mean, like, they're friends of mine, so I'm concerned about that. I'll have to figure out what's going on. I hope it's nothing bad, like maybe he just fell and hurt his arm or something. You know, it could be literally anything. The report, because he's a pretty famous wrestler also, so it was a wrestling article that somebody had linked me to on Facebook, and the article just said it is a non-COVID related treatable medical reason or something like that. So, I mean, it could literally be anything. It could be tonsillitis. It could be anything. He could have been rock starring it up and, you know, had too much to drink or something and fallen, or, you know, it could be anything. So, but it's just scary to me, like, to put myself in that situation, to be like overseas somewhere. And like, not that England's a scary place. I mean, I've been to England. I love England. I lived there for like a really short amount of time, I'd love to go back. So it's not like the place is scary, but like for any place to not be your home and to be hurt and in the hospital, like, I mean, I'm glad the rest of the band and the road crew and stuff are there with him, but like, I don't know, it just hurts my heart for him that he's at the hospital over there. So I hope he's okay. I'm sure he's getting bombarded with messages and friends and family and fan messages and everything. So like, I'm kind of waiting around to hear some more news. I figure I might message another one of my friends in the band and see what's going on in a day or so and see how he's doing. So hopefully, I mean, I feel like if it was something like serious, like bad news tends to make the news better than, like, faster than good news. So maybe that would have been reported. So I guess we'll see. But yeah, so if you don't mind, positive vibes from my friend would be lovely. Yeah, hopefully he's all good. So that just happened like a couple hours ago is when I found out. I don't know when he went to the hospital, but I mean, it could be an appendicitis. It could be anything. So I need to stop worrying about it is what I need to do. But yeah, so there's that. And yeah, that's probably the most eventful thing news-wise that's happened today at the house. Have you guys been up to anything? Have you guys been up to anything crochet-wise? Because since the only like yarny thing I've really gotten to show you guys is when I had a few yarn hauls at the beginning and then my Stranger Things Advent, I feel out of touch with the yarny world part of the Vlogmas. Just because, like, I want so bad to show you my project and I want so bad to finish it that I haven't started anything else or worked on anything else. So, like, what are you working on? Are you working on Christmas decorations or Christmas gifts, or are you just working on other projects, or like, what are you guys doing? You should tell me. Or feel free to join my Facebook group down below and post pictures and show me, because I would love to see that. Yeah, and I start my vacation technically on Sunday. Our work week runs Monday through Sunday, but I have Sunday off. So technically it starts on Monday, but I have Sunday off. So I'm going to say my vacation starts on Sunday. So hopefully I will get that project done and start working on some other stuff to show you guys, because I'm starting to get the want to make everythings again like I had in October, only I can't because I'm working on one thing. I want to make everything. Yeah, I think that's everything. Oh, I guess USPS update can be like a part of the Vlogmas right now too. That package is still sitting in Indianapolis. And it still says that it arrived today. So apparently it's stuck in like this parallel world vortex where it's like a Groundhog Day effect where every morning it arrives in Indianapolis and leaves for the new destination that they don't name. And then the next morning it arrives back in Indianapolis because that's what it keeps updating as. So maybe Doctor Who is delivering it. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with it. And I don't want to message the person that sent it to me because I don't want them to feel the need to like resend it. And then, because I know they would. I know this person would. And then have it surface. This is definitely the longest. They've sent me like 2 or 3 other things. And I feel like the amount of time it has taken all the other stuff to get to me combined has been about as long as this one has been stuck on the way here to me. So I know they would be like, I'll just send it again. And at about that time, it would show up. So I'm trying real hard not to do that and wait it out. But it's frustrating because every day it seems to arrive in Indianapolis and then depart to the next facility or whatever. I don't know. And where it had differed from Etsy, when Etsy seemed to know a little bit more what was going on, the Etsy tracking, because Etsy had something different for it. It had it to Indianapolis, and I think Etsy is the one that showed it going to Traverse City when I told you guys about how it passed me up completely and went north of me. And then now Etsy is stuck in that loop. And it's back in Indiana on Etsy also. So they're like in sync now and agree that it's stuck in a time travel warp. I don't know. Anyway. So anyway, now that that segment is done, the where is my package UPS segment, I think it is time for the advent calendar. This is my favorite part. And I'm so happy to hear that a lot of you guys do like the recap that I do and are not like annoyed or bored by it. I'm glad. Season 4 is coming. It will be upon us, hopefully, before you know it, spring or summer of 2022. And yeah, I mean, if you haven't watched it in a while and you have watched it before, I mean, I'm glad that I can help jog your memory or, you know, whatever, remind you of things or anything like that also. So, because, you know, I love talking about it. I could talk about it all the time. I could do like, I swear I could be that person that does like a Stranger Things podcast and just picks a topic to go off on a tangent about. And I don't think I would ever run out of topics. I don't. So I forgot to check her Facebook though and check, because yesterday was, if you were watching, was Murray. And I still, now when I Googled, I don't think the picture that I put up was him in a blue shirt. There are quite a few pictures of him. And you know how I said he had like his clothing style and like his vehicle style and his house style was kind of like late 70s looking to me. So like the 70s that carried into the 80s, that was Murray. But so one of his shirts is like a blue and white, almost like a, I don't know, maybe like a bowling style shirt or something with blue patches like this on it. But as pretty as this is, and I like this wasn't the color of his shirt either. Like, I mean, I'm sure somewhere in this sea of beautiful blues, there was hints of the color of his shirt. Like one of these really, really lighter strands was probably the color of it. So like maybe, but I'd love to know her thoughts on what inspired her for Murray for this, because I'm at a loss. I mean, I like it. I have no complaints. I'm just not sure. So I need to check her site. And if you, like I said, are interested, I have her linked below so you can check her out too. Her name's Wendy. She's really awesome. No affiliation, just the fact that I bought this from her. But we are about to go on to day 10. Day 10 is in this lovely Christmas tree and snow and cars getting packages scene. And you know, pretty sure it was Linda that had this great idea to take the string and the stitches out and make this into a bag, like a project bag. And I think that's the best idea. The best idea. I do not sew. I'm slightly confident that I could probably take the stitches out for somebody, but I would have to try to talk somebody into taking it and sewing it for me and turning it into a project bag. So I will have to see who I could convince to do that. But I would love that idea. And I would probably put some Stranger Things patches on this if I don't put it on the blanket. Or maybe both, because Stranger Things. But like as a reminder, you know, I think that's a great idea. I love it. So we'll see what we can do with that. But on to the Stranger Things talk. So it's day 10. We're going to find out together. Disclaimer, what I'm going to do when we find out who it's about, I'm going to put a picture up of them. And then I'm going to talk about that character that influenced this yarn. If you have never seen the show and don't care, or you just don't care about my opinions and rants about the show and or character, or you don't want a spoiler about it if you want to watch the show, then feel free to fast forward until the picture goes away. When the picture goes away, we'll open the bag up and we'll talk about the yarn itself. Sound good? All right. All right, so day 10. Let's see. And with the focusing, you guys probably will see it before me. What does that say? It's a long name, whatever it is, because I can't see it as well. All right, I'm just going to look at it because it looked pretty blurry in there. Oh, Karen Wheeler. Interesting. All right, Karen Wheeler. All right, Karen Wheeler. Picture going up here while my chair squeaks like crazy. I think I shake the camera when I do that because I'm so like, all right. Karen Wheeler, picture. So, Karen Wheeler is Mike's mom. Mike being one of the kids, the 5 if you count 11, the 5 kids as moms. Karen is married to Ted. Ted being the dad that like everyone but me seems to hate, by the way. This is just a little side note rant about Ted, and then I'll get back to Karen. But Ted is the one that you always see asleep in a chair or at the dinner table. He's pretty clueless. Like there can be like family discussions going on and arguments, and Karen like laying down the law about like, no, Mike, you're not going to go out with your friends because it's dangerous tonight if this happened to your friend Will. And no, Nancy, you're not going out. Who is Steve anyway? Are you dating Steve? You know, all this stuff. Karen is going off on about her kids, you know, like parenting them. And Ted's just sitting there eating his dinner. But then what I will say about Ted, and this is why I do like him, is like Mike, I don't know if you guys have noticed, and maybe this is just my opinion, but Mike, actually, and Nancy to a degree, the Wheeler kids are mouthy. They are mouthy kids. Mike's worse, but they are mouthy. And in my opinion. And whenever they get like sassy back with Karen, Ted's got her back. Like he may sit there in quiet, but then, you know, he'll pipe up and he'll like one of the scenes that really strikes me is, you know, he tells Mike like, hey, if I was you, my coach would have put me on the bench. He's trying to metaphor him, saying like, you've had too many chances. First of all, like we've given you chances and you've messed them all up. And Mike doesn't understand it, or he doesn't want to understand it because he just kind of at him, you know, like what, you know. but he has Karen's back. So I like Ted. I find him funny, and I just like him. But some people do not. Anyway, back to Karen. But because he is not that present as a husband otherwise, he spends time with like the littlest girl. Like you see him like taking a nap with her while they're watching TV and stuff like that. Like it's a sweet moment. But like he doesn't so much spend time with Karen most of the time. In season 3, when they have the 4th of July festival, he takes her to like the 4th of July festival. He rides some rides with her. They go on the Ferris wheel, and that's when Karen bribes the Ferris wheel guy to stop the wheel at the top so they can watch the fireworks together. And like from like the best seat in the house. And Karen is very like the Martha Stewart of the community. Also, like she would be the person that puts on like the best Christmas party for everybody. She would be that person. She is the person who always has the kids all come to their house, and she has dinner for the kids all the time. And you know, like, yeah, Mike's friends are coming over, so I'm gonna make, I don't know, whatever for dinner tonight. We're all gonna have a big family dinner at the table. And that's Karen. You know, she is. She's been like in the kitchen baking cookies at Christmas time, and drinking wine on the side, but you know, neither here nor there. We don't judge Karen. We don't judge. And but she is kind of an unhappy housewife character also, even though Ted financially takes care of her. Clearly, they have a nice house. They live in the nicest part of Hawkins and everything else. He's not quite emotionally present for her. And in season 3, she kind of almost cheats on him with Billy, Max's older brother. They had like a thing set up to have a little getaway night under the ruse of giving her swimming lessons. But she took her wedding ring off, and we know what you were up to, Karen Wheeler. So, you know. But at the last minute, she changed her mind. She didn't go. That was actually the night Billy ended up being possessed, and he wouldn't have showed up anyway. And he was possessed by the Mind Flayer. And, yeah. He wouldn't have shown up anyway. She would have gotten stood up, whether she stood him up or not. And, like, the next day, she felt guilty, and she tried to explain things to him, and he was already possessed, and he was kind of like, just get away from me. And she thought he was mad at her. And yeah, I mean, like, she is a side character, but I think she's going to get a little more play in season 4. There was like, okay, don't listen for a second if you don't want any spoilers for season 4. And I don't know this. I just kind of watched some of the like the channels that claim they know stuff just because they see pictures from the sets and stuff. So this doesn't mean I even know what I'm talking about. But there was been pictures from the scenes where like Karen and Ted were walking around while a scene was being shot that implied that maybe they were kind of brought into the whole Stranger Happenings thing this time, which, you know what, about time, honestly. Like, in my fanfic, I write my character as an adult character to help the kids out, because none of the parents, like, all the parents are so clueless, and I feel like the kids need some adult presence besides just, like, Hopper and kind of Steve. Like, Steve helps, but I'm saying he's kind of an adult, you know? But I feel like the kids need a little more adult presence. So good. If Karen and Ted get pulled in and they know a little bit more than what's happening, like in season 1, they knew that Mike and them had harbored 11, but they didn't know the full extent of what was happening, and they were definitely clueless for season 2 and 3. So good. I hope they are brought in. But yeah, so that is Karen Wheeler. The end. So are you ready to get into the yarn for Karen? I can't even, like, if I had to guess, I would guess there's probably like maybe like pink and red in here with something else, maybe, because I'm thinking like pink, like feminine, like Karen's a very feminine kind of gal, but red because she's also very like, Billy was kind of a younger guy and everything, so she's very like Mrs. Robinson, sexy kind of, you know. So I don't know, that's just a guess. If you guys have a guess, let me know what you thought it was. But yeah, let's open it up. I'll try to give you a sneak peek first. Let's see. You see purple. Okay. It's beautiful. That is really, really pretty. Okay, and I bet I know what this is from. And if I can find a picture, that's the picture I'm going to pop up. In season 3, when Karen was interacting with Billy, it was always at the pool where he worked. And it's where she was trying to like get his attention because he was lifeguarding, and her and all of her friends were like the mom squad bringing all their kids to the pool because the lifeguard was hot and everything. So they were always waiting for his shift to come on. And Karen had a very 80s swimsuit, and she had quite bright like makeup going on too. And I think that this was inspired from her suit and makeup look at the pool. So hopefully that's the picture that I have up, and you guys could tell me if you agree or not, or if you've just seen the show and know what I'm talking about, you could tell me if you agree. But I really, really, really like that. I approve of Karen Wheeler. Yeah, very nice. I love it. I'm very happy. I don't think there's been one single one yet that I don't like. There might have been a couple that I don't understand, but I don't think there's been one that I don't like yet. Like, these are all so pretty. Yay. Still haven't found... We found Dart, and he's one of my favorite characters. But we have 11 through 25 left. And we haven't hit my 3 favorite characters yet. I am anxiously awaiting Hopper, Steve, and Dustin. So, oh, I wonder if there's a Mr. Clark and an Erica. They're 2 of my favorite side characters too. And a Keith. Oh my gosh, they're my favorites. Everyone's my favorites. If there's not a Keith or an Erica or a Mr. Clark, I'm going to be severely disappointed that we had a Karen Wheeler ahead of, like, and not them. But I don't hate Karen either. I'm just saying, just putting that out there. I will be disappointed that we had a Kali too instead of them. I'm just saying. Although her yarn was very pretty. Oh, yay. Okay. Well, that was the Stranger Things Advent today. Very, very pleased. Oh, this chair. Sorry. I don't mean to keep drawing attention to it either. Like, I should just stop and hope that you guys don't notice it, but... Oh my God. All right. I'm just going to end up, like, throwing this chair out, and you guys are going to... I'm going to be standing here like, well, I got rid of that problem. All right. Yeah. I don't think I have anything else to share today. Do I? Like, I feel like in my brain for like a second, I was like, let me say this too. But now I can't think of it. I don't know. I am going to go check and see how Damon's doing with his tree decorating that you saw a clip of his beginning. By now, if he's finished, you will have seen a clip of the ending of it, because I'm just going to put them all together at the beginning of this, I'm sure. But yeah. All right. Well, I hope you guys have a really great night, and I will definitely talk to you tomorrow, where I will be very excited that I have only one day left before my vacation. I love you guys. Bye.